Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is James right here once again, and I just had a spur of the moment idea for a video. The whole Popeyes Chick-Fila thing. We see people in droves, long lines like it's a concert. We see images on Facebook comparing it to sandwiches. Here's my thing with it. We got people filling up lines in parking lots for a chicken sandwich. We had people filling up churches for rappers that died. That's a little bit besides the point, but it's going to tie into what I'm saying. But how often do we continually protest for anti-bullying in schools, and how often do we anti-protest the system, if you will, not being correct in this country, but we'll go in droves and stand in long lines for a chicken sandwich that you could make at home? It just doesn't really make any sense to me, because our priorities in this country are screwed up. I think we should put just as much time and love into protesting in this country and into filling up the church pews on Sunday for Jesus, and into actually organizing protests against bullies and in school boards across the country, rather than us sitting in line for however long we're sitting in line for chicken sandwiches. We need to put our priorities in better order in this country. Whenever you have a line for a chicken sandwich, however much it costs, but you still have mass shootings going on across the country, we need to start marching on Washington. We need to start doing something more than what we're doing. I understand that people are actually angry and protesting about the school shootings and the mass shootings, send our thoughts and prayers. But at the same time, not to diminish people's anguish, thoughts and prayers are that phrase is becoming generic. We need to actually march on Washington and say, hey, to these people that we've put in office, what are you going to do about the situation? What are we going to do about mental health and the things that lead up to these situations? What are we going to do about gun reform, mental health reform, prison reform? What are we going to do about that? We need to actually march on Washington, hold accountable the people that are in office and collecting our tax money into their paychecks. We need to hold Washington, D.C. and our city councils accountable. That's what we need to do, instead of protesting per se to the thin air, if you will. Because I bet you dollars to donuts, as my mother used to say when I was a child, I bet you dollars to donuts that these politicians, I bet you if their loved ones, son, daughter, niece, sister, brother, whatever you, wife, husband, have you, was involved in a mass shooting or something like that, a victim of a mass shooting, I bet you they would be the first one to say, hey, we're going to do something about this now and time's up. I bet you. Let me know what you think in the comments below, because I want to understand what the people of this country are going to do. I am making videos like this because I'm saying, hey, we as a country need to step up. Because if we are going to stand in line for a chicken sandwich like we've been doing for the past week or two, however many weeks we've been doing, we need to actually be standing in line in our Capitol Hills across the nation. That's what we need to be doing. We're buying chicken sandwiches like they're going out of style, supposedly. We need to be protesting on our Capitol Hills in our states and on D.C. like the problem is far, far overgrown and needs to be solved today. Love and peace.